Hello and welcome everyone to Hyper RPG. You can come on in, Malika. Sadly, Malika will not be able to join us tonight, but we have a very special guest, OMG Chomp.
What the hell?
Thank you so much.
No more rangers to protect you.
What?
Okay.
No, we're screwed.
It's just a night, right?
Yeah, just tonight. She's got work to do.
tonight.
Boss lady stuff. So welcome.
Oh,
thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to fill
Actually,
in.
I'm going to have you scoot over just a little
yep.
bit.
I can
There
do
you
that.
go. So you got some room there.
Filling snacks.
And
We can try these.
thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. And thank you for joining us on such short
Of
notice.
course, of course.
It's going to be really fun. I gave you a really quick rundown. I was trying to describe to her things that happened in the last episode, and I realized that trying to explain why somebody got superpowers from drugs in their butt is a weird way to introduce
That was
someone
the
to
first thing I heard. That was the first piece of information. I was like, you need to go back further.
Wait
It is true. It is
Hold
true.
up, backpedal.
Please back up.
And I was like, oh, well, they just got out of an alternate dimension that was controlled by this, like, 15-year-old girl's mind. She was kidnapped when she was 9. I was like, this doesn't help you at all.
Yeah.
This
You know
is-
what would help? Potentially? Our journal entries?
Yeah, you want to do a journal entry?
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
it's a good time to. I will say no time has passed in between episodes,
Great.
but we'll get to journal entries
Like
because
an
I think
internal-
you should.
yeah, okay, great.
Internal journal entry. For sure. As you all know, if you are fans of Hyper RPG, that we are completely run by your contributions, your generosity. We are a audience-funded channel. Everything that we do here is because you allow us to do it. When you stop supporting it, it dies. So you are the only reason things exist, which is amazing. If you are enjoying the content, please do think about subscribing. Tweet it out that you're enjoying it. Join our Discord and talk about the show afterwards. There's many different ways you can interact with it. But outside of that, you can also interact financially at streamlabs.com/hyperrpg or oneshot.straylogic.com. Both of those things will get you to the right place to interact with the show. And to do that, you can give $10 towards a player. We have hashtag Bert, hashtag Mylin, hashtag Lucas, and hashtag Lucy tonight. OMG
That's
Chomp will be
me.
playing
That's clearly
Lucy.
your real name because
That's
we
my
all
real name.
are playing our real names.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what the heck?
but that was because we were just gonna do one little like game test thing, and I didn't like have time to put anything together. And then it was like, oh, I guess we're gonna keep doing this. And now I get to say, Bert, you have drugs up your butt, and it's you and not your character, and it's more fun that way.
It's all real.
Yeah, it's really fun. So for $10, you can give each of them a token. These tokens are able to increase the value of their die roll result, or they have special abilities that no one really uses on their dice sheets, which are really cool. The Lucy character actually has some pretty OP token abilities that, if she uses them, are kind of game-breaking in a way.
Nice.
The token abilities on there.
Oh,
she can use
shit.
2 tokens to do a complete reroll.
That's what I can do too.
What?
Yeah, it's a my stat check. Yeah.
For a stat check.
Mm-hmm.
Hers, I think, is just any
Any
roll.
reroll?
Anyone I want.
Dang,
Yeah.
nice.
Unlucky.
These 2 tokens to reroll, which is nuts. That's kind of broken.
Yeah.
But good for a guest.
Whoops.
I think that's good for a guest.
Oh,
Bert
no.
now. Have
Oh,
fun
now
with
I
butt
have
drugs.
wolves and
Yep.
tanks.
I was really enjoying today putting out everyone's sheets and seeing the way everyone doodles differently. Bert's like got skulls and stuff on his. Mylin has a bunch of flowers, and Lucas just has his own name written over and over and over again. He just
Nice.
writes Lucas Eubank over and over again.
I mean, to be fair,
Just getting into character.
I wrote butts a bunch of times on the back. If that makes
That's
sense.
important.
Oh man, you all are. This is why we used your real names. You all are just your characters,
Yep,
basically.
pretty much.
So for $25, you can add evidence to an existing rumor. The way audience interaction works on this show is in the town of Undecided, there's lots of rumors going around about things that could be going down in this very strange town. For $50, you get to add a new rumor to the town. This is something that gets to be a part of the collective consciousness of the town, of something that people believe. Whether or not it's true, though, remains to be seen. Rumors only become true every time we hit a goal. Every goal is at every $500. Every 500, a rumor becomes true. And there's some pretty fucked up rumors in there, so when they become true, all hell breaks loose. Most of what's happened in this show is from rumors coming true. So this whole show has kind of been built off your direct engagement and as a group getting to a point where one of those rumors becomes true. For $25, you can add evidence to an existing rumor that someone else gave. And that's just a way to try to be like, no, for real, this is true, y'all. This is definitely happening in this town. The mods can link you to the document so you can see those rumors for yourself or in our Discord there. For $75, or not $75, every $75 earned, they get an energy token. They need to use energy tokens to use their superpower abilities. without those energy tokens, you can't use your superpowers. So every $75, they get one, and they have to be really choosy about when to use them, because if they just start shooting off powers all the time, you're going to run out of tokens. At $100, you can add a hashtag NPC townie into the game. This is my favorite. I know it's the most expensive, but it's actually the most cool. Last week, we had some really fun ones come up. This week, we're going to be starting off with one right off the bat. And it's a really cool way to basically say, here's a character that exists in this world, and now run with it. So that's all the different ways that you can interact with the show. We are using the Kids on Bikes system from Renegade Games. Make sure to check it out. We have the new show, KOllOK 1991, using this system starting very soon. And this is started off as a one-shot test, but I've enjoyed playing with everyone so much that we just kind of kept it going and kept these characters going, and have managed to pull a story out of it just from your audience interaction, which is really cool. And I like doing that sometimes. It's one of those things that I don't plan on doing, and then when it happens, I'm like, I enjoy this.
Yeah.
I really enjoy not spending 6 to 7 hours prepping a story before a show and just letting the audience help us make it. It's
So
really
you're
fun.
welcome, and also I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's coming up soon. Yeah. Mylene just got a couple tokens. That's great.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
Despite Lucas begging for them before the show, you still have more tokens than Lucas
Damn
at
it.
start. Don't leave Lucy hanging.
I need some tokens.
You're going to need
yo.
them. So before
I'm
we
gonna make
get
some
into
really
the
bad
show.
choices now.
Oh, bad choices?
Yeah.
Great. Totally out of the ordinary. Totally out
It's
of the
my
ordinary.
character.
It's true. So before we get into the show, I'm going to let each of you except Lucy. Yes. I'm going to let everyone except Lucy give us a journal entry of kind of what's been going on in your head since you got back from the alternate dimension. This will give the audience at home a little bit of an update on what's going on, especially if you're a new viewer. It'll give you a little bit of a brief into this world and who these people are. So introduce yourself first, and then go into your journal entry.
I'm Bert, playing Bert. Super meta. But here we go. Dear Journal, I guess we're back in the Prime universe. I really don't know how to describe it. Besides, it sucks again. Mainly because, I'm not popular anymore. Also, more importantly, I don't have powers. So I really got to find powers as best I can. I've kind of broken away from the group, and I'm starting to research all these different strange and kind of rumors around the town. If I just keep going through them, eventually I'll find superpowers. Eventually. What's that in the forest? Oh man. Drugs are amazing! And that's my journal.
That's what you really, the thought of that bursting in your rectum was drugs are amazing.
Well, in the journal, I'm not going to tell somebody. That's my
That's your
private
journal.
thoughts.
That's your
Yeah.
private journal. You don't even touch on the fact that that's how it happened in your journal. You just want to forget.
Well, it's kind of
That's where you share
It's kind of
private
like
moments.
in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. He's writing it on the wall as it's happening.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. Great. Mylene, what did you go ahead?
I'm playing Mylene, who is the richest kid in town, but also my dad was apparently running the secret government facility that was doing tests on a lot of people, which kind of gave us powers, but now he's dead. Dear Diary, this is just, I don't know, life just keeps getting more and more messed up. I mean, a couple weeks ago I was thinking about shopping for prom dresses, and now I'm thinking about my alternate dimension, quote-unquote, dad, and my dead dad, who I guess wasn't really my dad, but raised me. Alternate dimension dad says that he's my dad, but was also my fake dad's business partner. I don't know. It's really confusing. And then I ended up in the woods, and Bert was there, but dying, but then got healed. I don't understand how. Maybe I have healing powers, but I don't think so because I didn't do anything. This is getting really complicated, and I really just don't know what I'm supposed to do with my life right now. My house burned down, and I have a shit ton of money. The end.
And Lucas.
I am playing Lucas, a 12-year-old dork who doesn't have many friends, isn't very good at anything except diffusing tension with laughter. And I'm coming into my own, getting a little bit more confident as I feel like maybe I do have friends now. And we are this special superpowered team. But anyway, Dear Diary. So apparently my parents are divorced now, and one of my sisters is missing, and that seems to have a lot to do with me being gone for the past year. So while we were trapped in Amira, Jessica's head, whatever, apparently time passed way slower or faster or something. I don't really get it, but we've been missing for like a year or more, and everyone's being real weird to me about it. And we live in a trailer park now. But more importantly, some guy named Dr. Inman came and visited me, and he's definitely a bad guy. He went straight for the Capri Suns, even though I tried to keep him from doing so. But he said that he wanted my help getting people out of Jessica's head. And I think I did a pretty good job of lying to him by saying that my only way of getting everyone out was through Amira. And since we're not in love anymore, she's dead. And he seemed to buy it. But he seems like a real big jerk, too. So anyway, I'm pretty worried for me and my friends. I should probably meet back up with him today. Alright, TTYL.
This is your
There's
diary.
like a hair, like weirdly on this. It's just okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lucy, why don't you just give us the quick brief on your character and any other flavor text you want to add in there?
My dad died 6 years ago, and so I just live with my mom, and she works a lot as a welder. So I'm just wandering around, hiking in the woods, and I want my mom to take me camping, but she's never around, so I'm just making my own adventures out there.
Cool. Speaking
Nice.
of, we're going to go right into it. You've always asked your mom to take you
Take me
camping. I would say that's probably one of the last memories you have of your father was a camping trip you went on. And it's a good memory. And though it's something you want, you know, it's something your mom's tried to avoid. You know, I don't know if you have the mental or social capacity to understand that your mother might not want to relive that feeling, but it's what you want. And she just never agrees to it. So you find yourself spending a lot of time out in the woods alone as a way to kind of get closer to your dad and the memory you have of him. This day, not unlike other days, you found yourself pacing through the woods, enjoying your alone time, smoking a cigarette, when you heard this loud, monster-like noise, something you never heard before. And you've heard stories of these woods, but you didn't imagine they could actually be true. But this noise, it sounded like something from a movie, you know, just not something you would recognize as a real creature. Your curiosity got the best of you, and you made your way towards it. And that's when you heard the sound of a man as well. When you made your way over the small hill and you're able to see just far enough down into the woods, you saw someone that you haven't seen in over a year. Bert Jennings. He was a part of your class. You saw him on top of this creature, choking the life out of it as it slashed into his stomach, leaving him and the creature both dead on the ground. For a brief moment, you wondered what to do, and you felt yourself compelled to start to move forward, but that's when you heard the strange sound of the ground shifting. And you saw this light kind of appear through the small, like the mist in the forest, from the ground itself, as another student you haven't seen in over a year, Mylin, walked up from under the earth, seeming almost possessed. Zombie-like, slow, arms back, her movement was a little robotic. And as the door closed from the earth, she kind of snapped back to it. As, to your surprise, she seemed concerned for Bert. The Mylin you knew would have never spoke to someone like Bert. But she rushed to his aid. And from your vantage point, it's hard to tell if whether her touching him or something unusual happened. he got up very quickly, and you could see from there the holes that were carved into his stomach were gone. Blood still wet on his jeans. It's as if it never happened. And then you realize you've made direct eye contact with him, and he's looking right at you. Bert, you see your old classmate Lucy Howells staring directly at you. Your cigarette now burning so long that this long ash is kind of built up as your cigarette trembles on your lip. You notice that Bert, his eyes have caught something else's eyes in the distance of the woods, and you turn to see Lucy as well.
Am I allowed to ask in what degree of fairy dust is still in my system? Presumably a decent amount.
I'm so glad you asked. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you acknowledging the GM's power in these situations. Could you roll your grit for me?
Yes.
Difficulty of 16.
Okay. I got a 13. Do I have any tokens?
You have 0 tokens. Everyone else has tokens, but Bert.
Whatever.
So I'm going to say 13 out of 16 is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you've got about 30 to 40 minutes of fairy dust left in your system. You're feeling pretty amped up. The energy that is coursing through your veins that just healed you, it's... it's that.
Yeah! Oh, man! Oh, Lucy! Oh, man! Is that you? Oh, what are you doing over there? And I'm just gonna start coming across the forest. Oh, yeah!
You
Hey!
did a second. You have both.
I'm not dead. I'm totally fine. This is amazing.
So you see
Did you
Bert
see that over
run
there?
through the woods towards your old classmate Lucy.
How have you been? Oh my gosh! Catch me up on everything.
This is
I
too
think
much.
he's having a nervous breakdown.
This is a lot. This is a lot. You've been gone. You were dead. You've been gone. Where
I'll
did you
slowly
just
start to walk
stairs
up.
in the
I'm not
ground?
dead.
And
I'm totally
you're-
fine.
Okay, yeah.
Check this
you're-
out. I'm good. I was like,
I'm
I
so-
started like punching a tree.
Bert starts punching a tree. A small branch kind of falls off that tree as he takes it and jams it into his own stomach. Hold on.
Sorry about this.
Can you roll your grit again? Difficulty of 16.
Oh no.
Critical failure. I am dead again.
No, what you now realize in this moment, though you can heal,
Yeah.
you feel pain as in any normal person would feel pain.
Oh, it's a terrible decision.
This is bad.
And I push it in a little bit more. Yeah, no, don't do this.
No, hold on. I'm going to say the pain, because you critical failed, is so excruciating. You fall to the ground, and you're unable to even pull it out of your stomach as your hands, you're kind of going into shock from the pain.
I'm gonna walk up and just like pull it out and throw the thing into the woods and turn to Lucy and be like, sorry about this. Bert has a drug problem. We're working on
As she
it.
pulls it out of his stomach, you look down at Bert on the ground as you watch the hole in his stomach close back up.
No, check it out. Check it out.
Oh, it hurts like hell.
How are you doing that?
Yeah, we're good with that.
That's just what's in my head right now.
Yeah.
Take that and move forward.
Crank.
I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know.
Where have you guys been? The whole town.
We got
everyone
lost
has missed you.
in the woods. It was really bad. Yeah, we got kind of caught up on some of that. And then amnesia was pretty bad. So, yeah, I don't really know. I don't know why Bert is now a drug addict / freak.
Oh,
Bigger
wait.
freak than he was.
No.
Are you? I want to ask if you're okay. I feel like the answer is no.
I mean,
objectively.
short term, definitely not. Long term, we'll see.
I'm fine. I feel like I'm talking very, very fast. Am I talking very fast?
It's pretty fast.
I'm gonna slow it down. So we're actually in an Oldham dimension. It was really crazy. There was an explosion. It was really insane. I feel like I'm talking really slow now.
We You're still talking really fast.
It's the drugs.
I feel like we need to get help. You need help. You need a lot of help.
No. See, literally, I don't need any help.
Hey, Bert,
'cause-
maybe, yeah, let's like dial it down because we're good, right? Yeah, that's a...
People need to know about this. People need to know that you guys are
Oh.
back in town. Everyone thought you were dead. We had funerals. Your families have missed you. The school.
We heard about some of that. That wasn't great. I mean, my dad's dead, so I don't
We
really
had
have
a
anyone
whole
to tell.
assembly at school. There's a park bench named after you guys.
There is actually a monument in town too with the names of everyone who passed in the explosion.
There's a monument.
Bert, you gotta be cool right now. Just like be cool, dude.
We gotta tell somebody.
I don't. I mean, last time we told somebody anything, we got like kidnapped by a government agency, and we kind of feel like that's maybe not in our best interest right now.
Well,
And I'm gonna say, given the craziness of what you just saw Bert go through, and the fact that that dead monster is still on the ground not far away, you seem to completely just your brain can only handle so much of this information at once, and it's not even acknowledging the fact that she walked out of a portal under the ground.
I'm not processing all of this right now. I'm
no,
having
that's
a
fair.
hard time.
That's fair. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
There was a voice inside our head for a long time, but now it's
Nope.
not there anymore.
Yeah. Let's maybe just necessary. Let's stick to necessary information right now.
Okay, so the government?
Yeah.
What?
Remember all those kids that have gone missing over the past couple of years?
Mylin, can you roll your, speaking of the voice in our heads, can you roll your...
Son of a...
Can you roll your grit for me? Difficulty of 12.
Oh man, come on, this is impossible.
Okay, I'll say
Exploding dice,
I'll say
exploding
10.
dice.
I'll say difficulty of 10.
How many tokens do I have?
Well, you rolled the wrong die.
Oh yeah, well maybe
That'll
that's
help.
part of my
That'll
problem. Okay, no, that's why I thought this was
Just
impossible.
1d8.
Shit.
That's worse.
Oh, that is worse. That's a 2.
That's a 2. Yeah, no, you're not gonna have enough tokens. You start to feel again this surge kind of moving through your body as you recognize this feeling of the last time Scott took over your body while you were flying.
Mm-hmm.
As you watch your arm rising up to wave, and then you start to slowly feel the control of your voice being taken away from you as you're yelling, but it's inside your head. This is an experience you haven't seen before. Out of nowhere, Mylin is waving. The fuck's up, Lucy? It's me, Scott! Coming out of Mylin's body. Now, Scott is someone... You know, actually, Lucy, I'm going to have you roll right now. I'm just going to have you roll a d6 over there. Odds, you and Scott never dated. Evens, you and Scott dated.
Yes, please be evens. Please be evens.
Great. 3.
Okay. Scott's had a crush on you. You guys never
Oh
dated.
man, can I
Scott-
pay tokens to reroll a stat check?
Scott was a town bully. Also in you all's class. Always a troublemaker. He disappeared around the same time as the explosion. Some people in town think that his disappearance might be linked to the explosion. Others believe something happened to him a couple nights before because he's been missing just about as long, but nobody saw him for a couple days leading up to the explosion. Some people in the town even think it's probably him that made the explosion because he was such a piece of shit.
Wow.
So out of Mylin's body, the fuck's up, Lucy? It's me, Scott.
I don't say anything. I'm just getting really close because it's his voice coming out of, or is it still Mylin's voice?
It's Mylin's voice.
Okay,
Back the fuck up, man.
that's him. That's him. That's him. That's him.
So
Can I roll to like
you
fight
can
him
keep
for
fighting.
control?
You can,
Yeah, I want to keep
you
fighting
can
for
keep
control.
fighting for control. Roll again. Roll your grit difficulty of 5.
Damn it, that's a 3.
I mean, you have enough tokens.
Oh yeah,
You
I
have
want to
4.
pay. I want tokens. I want to pay 2 tokens.
2 tokens? Okay. So as Scott, Lucy, I know it's been a while since we've talked and everything, but I'm in a new body now. If you're into chicks, this is going to work out way better for both of us. And you can be fighting through this as he's
No,
talking.
Scott, no.
There's
shut,
so much.
shut,
There's
no,
so
Scott,
much
just
going
shut
on
up. No, no,
here.
no. Sorry, Lucy. I'm really sorry about this. I'm sorry about. Sorry
I
about.
don't know who's talking to me.
It's Mylan. Mylan's talking to you. It is. Hopefully that won't happen again. Don't mind Scott. He's an unwelcome guest.
Okay.
I don't know why. He was in all our heads before, but now he's just in my head, and now he fights me for control of my body.
I'm gonna
not
have
in my head anymore.
I'm gonna have
It's
you.
awesome.
I'm gonna have you roll for grit because everything she just said, she said it in such a calm and like matter-of-fact way. I want you to roll to see if you keep any sanity right now. So your grit is a D12. I'm gonna say difficulty of 8.
Which one's 12?
It's gonna be that purple
one?
one, yeah. So roll that grit.
2.
Yeah. For a moment, you start to wonder if your cigarette was laced. Because everything that you just saw and everything she just said in such a matter-of-fact way, like this is normal life.
Well, some people's normal lives now.
You've probably got a lot of questions. Whether or not your brain can handle that is kind of up to you there.
Like, I'm really sorry. I know this is a lot right now. Trust me, it's been a lot for all of us. But I really don't have any better answers for you. But I am going to have to take Bert, and we are going to have to go find everybody else, Bert. Let's find Lucas.
Who are you looking for?
We need to find Lucas. What?
No, we gotta find Lucas.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Way to be on top of it, buddy. So yeah, we really need to find a Lucas,
You've
and
never
maybe
heard
like
of Lucas.
he's younger than us. He's just a kid. He's like 12.
Well, I can help. I know the forest really well. I'm always hiking
That would be
around
great
back
because
here.
we are definitely lost right now.
Okay, well we got to get out of here. We got to talk to somebody. We got to find the police. We got to talk.
Definitely not the police. That's a no. Let's start with Lucas.
Well, but we have to tell. You
If
are
you tell someone,
healing-
we're gonna end up in a cage again, and that would be bad. So
That's
not.
why we need disguises.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe like there's something to that. I like this
And I'm
disguise idea.
Going over to the thing that I
Great. Walk me
Killed.
through this.
I'm looking to see if there, because I noticed that there was some encampment, right? Because there was like the cans and stuff. So I'm looking to see if there's any sort of clothing on the creature to indicate that it wears clothes or anything around. 'Cause it did have like cans and stuff, but I don't know if it's
It's all hair.
fur. Okay.
All fur.
Okay.
What are you doing? We're not gonna find
Scissors?
anything off that
Does anyone
weird
have
caveman.
scissors?
I
Does
think no.
anyone?
Creepy caveman clothes are just gonna draw attention. What are you gonna do?
We
Skin it and wear its skin?
we can go to my house. My mom's probably working. My dad is dead, so nobody's gonna be home.
Oh no!
That is perfect.
I mean, I don't know if it'll fit you guys, but I mean, I have so many
house
things.
thing, not the
that is
dad
the
thing.
consolation of this entire thing. Oh no! Oh, perfect.
Everybody's dad is like dead. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, what? That's something we have in common, though. That's
That
nice.
is.
I'm glad we can.
Bond
Are you
over
okay?
our-
Yeah. How do you
I
feel
don't know.
about
It's
it?
confusing because apparently I have like an alternate dimension dad too, who says he's my real dad. So it's getting really weird.
That seems like an extra
been a
layer
long day.
of complication. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go to my house and we can all get disguises, right?
I am down for that. Bert, can you behave yourself while we walk to Lucy's house?
Lucy, when did you get here?
I've seen a lot at this point. There's been a lot going on.
I whisper to Lucy. I'm like, I'm so sorry. A lot of drugs right now. It'll wear off.
Why are you guys yelling?
We're gonna go to Lucy's house. We start making our way to Lucy's
Okay.
house.
Lucy's house is not too far away. It's
Sure.
on the edge of the woods. That's why you spend so much time out there. I'm say it's a short walk. Maybe a quarter mile through the woods. I'll let you all vamp a little bit on that walk if you want, just to
Yeah.
further get into your headspace here.
I fight every branch because I am not used to being in the woods. I'm like, ugh, stupid nature and stupid other dimension from hell dads and stupid homeless people that I'm supposed to catch. This is just too much. What happened to just normal school?
So if you're trotting forward doing that, so we were like in another dimension, and she was like the least popular person there. It was pretty awesome.
That's insane. I can't even imagine that world.
She was like in special class, and it was like really embarrassing for her, and it was pretty hilarious. But it was also kind of crazy because like this was also a dimension where I was selling drugs, and I feel like now it makes sense because I was selling drugs, and I start to like talk a little bit more as I'm going like off, like not away, but I've completely stopped this conversation, and I'm like talking as I'm like.
I'm just going for it, like.
Oh.
And then I sneak up next to Mylin.
Mhm.
So do you want to know what's going on, like, in town since you guys have been gone? Like, I feel like there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I would love to hear about what's been going on.
I heard that in that forest we were just in, there's a child who was raised by wolves out there. So
Maybe it was that thing that Bert just murdered.
was that a wolf?
I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know what that was, honestly. Wolf, man, Wendigo bullshit.
A Wendigo.
I don't know.
Winnebago.
That's
Not part of this conversation, but okay.
So what else have you guys seen out there? Like,
No. What have you seen? Movies. What movies came out?
Batman just came out.
Batman.
What?
Can you roll a d6? Odds you thought it was good, evens you thought it was terrible, and Michael Keaton was a joke of a Batman.
Evens what? I hate it.
You hated it, and Michael Keaton was a joke of a Batman.
There's this new Batman and it sucked. I hated it.
What?
But Star Wars is still really cool. There's a Star Wars a couple years ago. It was really cool. I like that one. Batman, though, fucking horrible.
I would never watch any of these things.
I'm trying to think of what you would
I'm like moving in to whisper, but I'm saying it at an obnoxiously loud level. That's why she's the worst!
Am I? Bet Drugs Boy? Am I right now? Yeah, let's take a poll on that.
But there's also this laundromat in town that could be laundering money. That's what I'm trying to find out. I've been going there, like...
Oh, don't tell conspiracy theory boy about
Oh,
that.
they totally were. In the alternate dimension, it was like I sent someone there, and I thought, and I actually, oh no, I hope he's okay.
you killed
it's not
somebody.
a real dimension, though. Did we leave?
I don't know.
We
We
brought
brought Justin
someone
back, and
out
he's
of
pretty
the
real.
dimension, so I don't know how that works. Anyways, you're saying they were laundering money at the laundromat?
I'm pretty sure they're laundering money. And then there's also, I'm pretty sure that they used some ground up tombstones from the cemetery and then used them to fill potholes in town. And some of them were from the pet cemetery, but some of them were from people.
Creepy. But I guess money saving and efficient.
So you've made your way to your house. Why don't you describe your 1989 house for us?
There's a little screened-in porch on the front, but it's all kind of shabby. It's all kind of run down because it's just me and my mom taking care of the house. So there's like a tire swing in the front that my dad built, but I'm a little bit old for it now, and so no one's really used it. Everything is kind of overgrown, and there's a lot of dead leaves and stuff. And inside is a little bit unkempt as well, and not really cleaned up. There's a lot of stacks of papers and stuff, and a lot of things that are like half finished and half put together and not really cleaned up.
Cool. So you think nothing of this. This place is a dump to you.
I hold my duffel bag a little closer.
And you make your way inside. What are you all looking for? What are you doing?
We need to disguise ourselves. So I don't know. Do you have any like
Oh.
extra sunglasses or just
Yeah,
other
I have a
clothes?
whole costume trunk here of all weird stuff from like plays and whatever from school. We got some weird hats. We got a nice dress in here.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Bert,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll your brains.
Yes.
Difficulty of 18.
Boo.
If you
Shit.
somehow succeed this,
Mm-hmm.
I will let you disguise yourself. If you fail it, Lucas disguises you.
I don't know which option is better.
The stakes have never been more high in this game. All right, exploding dice. Here we go. Actually, you know what? I trust you, man.
I know what you like.
But I got exploding dice. Okay.
Oh, no shit.
8.
10.
Total of 10?
Total of 10, yeah.
Lucas, I will let you describe how Bert disguises himself.
Orange hunting vest,
Yep.
because that would be cool to you at this moment.
Complete opposite of being a cook.
Combat boots, like the knee-high, like women's fashionable combat boots, because those would also be pretty cool to you right now. And let's say like bifocal spectacles, circular ones, and a Red Hat Society hat, like one of those like
the
red
little...
grandma hats. Yeah,
Yes.
you know what I'm talking about.
So, does he put anything on his face? Does he try to disguise his face at all?
The glasses.
Just the glasses? I'm gonna add that you drew a beard on yourself too. Yeah, you drew it. You saw a marker on the table, and you used it to draw yourself a beard, revealing a little bit about something you've always wanted but haven't been able to get. So, in your mind, you are now you are a distinguished construction worker in town, and no one will think otherwise.
I gently begin pounding my head into the wall.
What? How do you disguise yourself?
I look for anything black, since I would never wear black, all black, and like a big scarf to go around the lower half and some sunglasses.
Okay. So, now that you all have your disguises,
I'm gonna pull my hair back and put it into like a bun, so I look like a grown up.
What's your plan? What are you doing?
Are you guys hungry? Was there food in the alternate dimension?
Maybe. I think so. We ate stuff. I don't know if it was actually food.
Well, we have some stuff in the fridge. I can make you a sandwich.
That'd be great.
I'm already at the fridge.
Okay. And you're just looking for food? I mean, I'm not going to make you roll for that.
No.
That's fine. You're just getting some food.
Yeah.
Great. Since that's all you're doing, we're going to cut to Lucas.
Cool.
Lucas, the sun's starting to go down. You've kind of had a moment now to reflect a little bit in your house. You've been able to put together that your parents are divorced. Your mom has not notified your dad that you're back. And not too long ago, Dr. Inman left. Your mom and your older sister are just kind of watching TV. Okay. It's a good rumor. And tell me what you're doing, Lucas.
My other sister, is she home? Tanya, Tammy's missing, right?
I believe it's the other way around. Tanya, yeah, Tanya's home. Tammy's missing. She was home earlier, yes. Teresa and Tanya. Would you like to talk to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find her.
Okay. She's just in a room. It's a small trailer. As you walk into the room, you notice she's just sitting there and staring into the mirror. And it looks like she's mouthing stuff, but she's not speaking out loud. And she's just looking in the mirror.
You know what's going on, don't you? You know where Tammy is.
Knock. Hello?
Jeez. You know where Tammy is, right? I saw you, and you saw me.
What? What are you talking about?
In the other place.
What are you talking about?
You knew I wasn't dead. You knew exactly where I was. I saw you there.
They said it was just a dream.
Well, it wasn't. That's where Tanya is right now. Or wait, this is Tanya. That's where Tammy is right now. They switch, right?
We were in a car.
Yeah. That was me.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
They told me it was just a dream and that I needed to let it go.
They're stupid.
Wait, what do you mean we were...
They're
When I was there, I didn't see Tammy. I just saw you. And you were hanging out with older kids.
yeah, they're my friends now.
No, they're not. Don't pretend you have friends. It's gross.
Tammy is still there.
I didn't see her, though.
You guys kept switching places. It seems like you can't be in the same place at the same time. Also, they are my friends and you're stupid.
Look, you've been gone a year. So, technically, I'm like older than you now.
Crap.
So
No,
you-
that's not how it works.
that's exactly how it works. You look no different at all, and I got my period last month.
Ugh, gross. I don't quite know what that means yet, but I know it's gross. I've lived longer than you.
This like, okay, this just completely like baffles you. And you don't know how to respond, and it trips you up. And she sees this as an opening and a weakness. I'm a woman now. You're still a little boy.
No, I've lived more days than you have. I'm older than you technically.
But you were gone for a year, and you look no older. So either you're just gonna be small and stunted your whole life, or I'm older than you.
I could still beat the crap out of you either way.
So you would beat up a girl? You're real tough.
You're not a girl. You're a woman. Remember?
Oh my god.
Listen,
You're right there.
it doesn't matter. We have to figure out how to get Tammy home. When was the last time you went there?
The dream? Shut the door. Shut the door, stupid! If you tell Mom, I will kill you. I will strangle you in your sleep.
Jeez. I'm not gonna
Look
tell
at
her.
me. I will put a pillow over your face, and you will never wake up.
You're crazy, but I'm not gonna tell anyone.
If you tell them I gotta talk to the doctor again.
Dr. Inman?
He's a creep.
Yeah, he's working for the shadow government. I'll explain later.
Oh, you're so stupid. Every night when I go to sleep, I dream about it.
It's not a dream. You're going there every night.
Like I'm really there.
I think so.
Things are bad there.
Yeah, that makes
It
sense.
used to be okay. It was weird. It was quiet and empty, especially after you and your friends left me.
Yeah.
And now it's really dark and scary. And everything's on fire.
It doesn't really matter what's happening there. It just matters that we get the people trapped there back.
That's what Dr. Inman said.
Right, but we have to do it without him knowing. And I don't know how we're gonna do that. But if you can go there, maybe we can figure out... We were able to come back. And you're able to come back. And we were able to bring someone with us.
I don't go. I just... You wouldn't understand. You're not a twin. You're not even... Never mind.
What?
It's nothing. I'm not supposed to say.
I want to use my mind suggestion.
Okay. so you want to use mind suggestion.
Do we have any tokens?
You have. This can't be right.
Oh no.
10, 15.
No. Okay. Mods, I'll take care of the tokens because this number doesn't add up. We've only made 190 so far tonight. 200 if you count what came in before Lucas finished. But it says we have 6 energy tokens. That math does not add up. So we should only have 2. I can help keep track of those. So we have 2. So technically, you could.
I could do it, and then
Yeah.
pull from 1.
Do it,
Okay.
do it, do it,
Yeah,
do
I'm gonna do it.
Find out the truth. It's gonna hurt, but find it out.
So you're gonna use 1 just to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 2d4 difficulty is 7.
Ooh,
This is a tough one
spicy.
because.
She does have.
Let's
like,
get some
powers, too.
splodies.
Oh, I only allow them to stay from last week if I specifically say they stay from last week. Last week they did.
I fail.
What do you got?
4.
4 total?
Yeah.
So, as you're in the room with your sister, you kind of reach out your hand and you look directly at her and you start trying really hard. Like your hand starts to shake and your nose starts to bleed. What are you doing?
You're gonna tell me what you're
Oh my
thinking
God, you
because
are
you
still
respect me
Just
and you
as
think I'm
stupid
super
as you
cool.
were a year ago. I'm trying to miss you, but you're making it really hard. I want to be excited that you're back, but you're kind of an idiot.
Shut up, you're dumb. I want to storm out. I'm done with her.
As you're storming out, you hear like kind of under her breath like, "I missed you."
I missed you too. I slam her door. And then I want to like yell as I'm going down the hallway. I gotta go find my friends.
Your mom jumps up. What? No, you're not going anywhere. Dr. Inman said we have to keep you here. You're not going anywhere.
Dr. Inman drank my Capri Sun right in front of you. Remember? We were mad.
Yes, but he's still your doctor.
Fine.
We were mad.
Okay. Just you're not supposed to go anywhere, okay? Yeah, I just got you back. I'm not going to lose you again.
Okay. I'll stay in tonight. Can we watch some cartoons?
Okay. There's not really any on right now. It's getting close to 7.
Oh. All right.
Your older sister Teresa leans in like, "Don't. We can't afford a satellite anymore. Just let it go. Things aren't that great around here anymore, okay? I work 2 jobs. Mom works 2 jobs. This has been hard on her, okay?
Maybe we could just watch Matlock. It's my favorite show.
It's only on at like noon.
What does she like to watch now?
Just watch Taxi and shut up.
I want to try to sit down on the couch, and I'm gonna try to reach everyone.
You were able to reach everyone except Malika.
Okay.
For some reason,
Bert.
and Bert. So really, it's just Mylin is able to hear you.
Nice.
Guys, can you hear me?
Actually, I'm gonna say, Bert, roll a d6.
Sure. 5?
It's a pretty good roll. I'm gonna say that your new connection to your new powers, it's somehow tapped back in the same energy,
Nice.
and you hear Lucas all of a sudden appear in your head.
Guys.
Lucas!
Lucas?
Yes! Hey!
Hey.
Well, hey! Hey!
I'm stuck at home tonight. My parents are all being crazy. My mom missed me like a lot, so I can't leave, but So this doctor guy from the shadow government came, and he's got powers too, and he like froze my family while he talked to me about he wants us to go back to the other dimension and bring people back. And I told him we couldn't, but my sister definitely can, and my other sister is still trapped there. So anyway, that's a lot, and I don't know what we can do about it now. But what are you guys up to?
Trying to get disguises, but Bert doesn't know the meaning of disguises at this point. Right?
I'm dressed pretty well. I feel you would like it.
I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, it's
Remember
pretty
those
good.
drugs he put up his butt? That exploded.
Exploded?
I don't know. He was
Is he
fighting
okay?
With, he was define okay. He was fighting with some like bear creature in the woods, and now
The Winnebago?
maybe.
Yes, I killed the Winnebago.
What if it was
Whoa.
somebody's kid, like that lobster monster? Then you're gonna feel real bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
So you are sitting in the room, and Bert has drawn this stuff on his face, and he's kind of like looking out into the distance, not really at anything, and he's emoting. And Mylin is sitting in a chair in your living room and just kind of looking at the ground and also kind of emoting, but way more subtle. Almost as if they're having a conversation with each other, but no words are coming out of their mouth and they're not even looking at each other.
But Lucas, check this out. Check this out. Remember before? I don't know if you knew. I don't really think I actually explained it to everyone. But I like lost my powers in the dimension realm. So you probably should be careful about Isaac, because he probably has my powers now. Which means if he has my powers, then he's probably Isaac. Can you hear me?
No response.
Okay. Well, we'll just table that for now. But like, I don't know. I feel like he had my powers, and so I had to go find new powers, and I was looking for things. But check this out. I have got like cool new powers. Check this out. Look, 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 look. I'm
He
like
can't see
I'm
you.
coming out of it to like.
What's it look like,
You just
Mylin?
watch Bert start cutting himself on his arm.
Mylin, describe it to me.
Oh,
He's
ow.
bleeding all
Am I in the
over.
same room?
He's starting to bleed all over your living room.
Bert, what are you doing?
I gotta go check
Are
on
you-
this,
what
Lucas.
are
There's
you
a ruckus
why
in the
are
other
you
room.
Okay, I'll try to see you guys
As you all
tomorrow.
are about to stop talking with each other, you hear, "Shh! Shut up!" And you recognize the voice of Isaac in your heads.
Isaac?
I knew it.
They're
I knew
listening.
it.
Who's listening?
Someone's in here. Isaac, out! And then he just stops.
I mean, at this point, there's so many people in here. I'm so tired.
The little kid. He
Hey.
took my ability to make things move with my mind, but like it's okay now because as you can see, is it starting to heal those little scratches? Or
Yeah,
no? Okay.
they're healing.
So it's like this is like way cooler because it's like
Yeah, you've bled all over her furniture.
Yeah, you're making a huge mess. My mom's gonna be pissed.
no, but see, it's better now.
Not the blood on my couch. That doesn't heal.
I'll clean it up.
Great, so now what you guys are doing is cleaning up blood on a couch?
I'm gonna go find Lucas. That's what we need to
No,
do.
but Lucas said that he's staying at his house.
Well,
Who's
that's a
Lucas?
stupid idea, because that's where the stupid doctor from the stupid government knows where he is, so maybe it's time we bust him out.
Do you know of Dr. Shadow Government?
No. What?
Why would she know of that doctor?
Also, you have a car.
I have a car, you guys.
You are
Do you think-
16. You have a car.
I can drive.
I'm going to say it's a little Datsun. A little small Datsun car.
Could you
So we have to go see the doctor? Do we have
No.
do you want me
No,
to
no,
drive?
no, no, no,
We
no.
don't
need to
want
go
to see
get
him.
Lucas.
We need to go get Lucas. And
Yeah.
where is he?
I give her directions to his house.
Great. Now, you all don't know about where Lucas lives now. You
Yeah.
know where Lucas used to live.
Right.
So that's where you're
Yeah, we're
heading.
gonna go to his old house.
Okay. Cut back to Lucas. There's a knock on the trailer door. At first you think it might be the doctor again. But you can kind of see it's now night out. And through the porch light, you can see this shape at the door that definitely does not look at all like the doctor. And your mom excitedly gets up and opens the door as Teresa leans in. Mom's new boyfriend.
Ew. What about Dad?
Don't bring Dad up while you're here. I'll in a bad place. Like, actually and mentally.
Where's he at?
He's in the county jail. He got really... He didn't take you disappearing very well. You were always his favorite.
What?
You were the only boy. Never mind. He got really drunk and ran into a cop car that was... He's gonna be in there a little while. But I'll talk to him.
Can we go visit him?
Yeah, but don't bring him up around Mom. And don't tell her if I take you to see him. Okay?
I don't want to tell her anything.
As you hear this man walk in, you recognize him immediately. He is a face you saw on the TV many times before in those bad local car commercials. He's Wheels O'Hanrahan. He owns all the local car dealerships in town. And he's wearing this super bright red suit with a red hat with a feather in it. God damn! What the hell happened to this boy? You've been gone. I'm sorry, Lucas. I'm Wheels.
Is that your real name?
You can call me Wheels, boy. Now, I'm not trying to be your daddy or nothing like that, so don't get upset. Don't get all high and mighty little teenage boy on me here. I remember hormones. Just, I'm happy you're back, son. It's going to make your mama really happy.
What's your real name?
My name's Wheels. You can call me Wheels or Mr. Wheels. It's up to you. Lucas, what? Your mama said you don't really want to talk about it, but I'm just so curious. Where have you been for the last year?
I don't know.
You don't know. You look no different than the pictures she showed me.
It's really me.
Malnutrition must have stunted his growth or something like that. Late bloomer.
Do you guys kiss?
He kind of leans in and he nudges you with his elbow. Oh no, your mom and I are just friends. What do you say you and I go out on the porch and have a little talk?
I'm fine.
You hear Teresa give a loud groan as she rolls her eyes and exits the house. And you hear her car start as she drives away. Your mom kind of leans in. Wheels is a really nice man, Lucas. He's been helping us out a lot. With your dad gone.
This place is a dump.
Boy, I don't think you should talk to your mother that way.
I don't think you should talk to me that way.
Now,
You're not my dad.
I am your elder son, and you will respect me as such. I know you've been through a lot, but you gotta learn some manners.
I don't have to listen to you.
So you don't have to listen to any adult that tells you what you should be doing?
Not strangers.
But see, I'm not a stranger.
Your name's not Wheels.
On the porch. As he opens the swinging screen door.
I get up and walk out.
As he shuts the door behind him, he sits on a chair, lights up a pipe. He starts to puff out little balls of smoke. You're not going to give your mom any trouble now, are you?
No.
She said you were giving the doctor trouble earlier.
Yeah, the doctor's dumb.
She told me you've always had a little bit of an attitude. You see, your mama, she's been through a lot. Whatever you did, wherever you went, it broke her heart. And it has taken time for that to heal. And you coming back is like opening up a wound. You ever get a scab and you pull it off, it starts to bleed again?
Yeah.
A lot like that, you being here.
So I should just leave?
I'm not saying that. I think we're all happy you're back. Very happy, but you gotta understand how hard this is for your mama. Don't give her a hard time. There's gonna be an adjustment period for all of us. You need to get adjusted to me being around. Your mom needs to be adjusted to the fact that she's got her baby boy back. I'm not gonna take that away from her. But if I see you giving her any problems at all, let's just say Dr. Inman and I have an arrangement.
You shouldn't trust that guy.
And why is that?
He's not a real doctor.
My name's not really Wheels. And you're not really just a normal boy, are you?
So you know that I could kill you at any point.
I know that you got a big imagination. That you think you're special. Really, you're just a mistake. Do it.
Do
my
I use
God,
my mind
yes.
suggestion?
Okay. All right, we're still at 210, so you only have one more token. We got to get this rolling, chat. You want this
Oh,
back next
damn
week?
it.
Let's get this baby rolling. Get these interactions coming in.
I got a movie moment, but it's not. Oh man,
It's gonna be
I'm
rough.
doing it.
I'm gonna say 2d4 difficulty of 5.
You can do this.
Oh, I got it.
Exploding dice. You got it.
Explodies. It's a 4.
Oh,
Same thing.
That's rough. Yeah, you've got nothing left. So tell me what you're trying to do.
I want him to stand up, turn to the house, and bash his head on it.
So, as you're like looking at him, do you do anything with your hands again? Do you try to like
No, I'm trying to be secret.
trying to be secret, but you're staring at him intently,
Mm.
and your nose starts to bleed a little bit. He takes a little handkerchief out of his front pocket and reaches out, and he kind of dabs it on your nose. And as he's up there close to you, Enemy prepared me for you. Won't work on me, boy. So
How do
you're
you
just
know?
a kid. You think you got all this figured out? You don't know the half of it.
You're just a used car salesman.
That's what you think? Wheels ain't my real name. I think it's best that that's what your mama thinks. I think it's best that that's what Undecided thinks. But you want to know a little secret? Between you and me, boy, Ask her about the money someday.
What money?
Not my story to tell. Wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be right. Now, I'm gonna say, as Lucas is out on this porch, you all have just now pulled up to his old house. There's a for sale sign out front. All the lights are off.
Lucas. Lucas, where are you? Which room of this is yours?
I don't really know. I'm at the trailer park.
What? We're in front of your house. What are you doing at the trailer park?
I live here now.
What?
So you're in the driver's seat, and once again they do this thing where they just start looking off into the distance.
I'm actually ignoring that, and I'm going to talk
Okay.
to Lucy.
Did we come to the right place?
We're...
You're not.
what do you like to
what-
do in school?
Lucy, I'm so sorry. Could we actually go to the trailer park instead? I guess Lucas's family moved.
But we knew that because he's our friend.
So when they say that and that his family moved, you start to remember this kid
Uh-huh.
because Teresa, his older sister, is just a year younger than you, and you remember hearing about this family, especially the father, who, after his son and his daughter disappeared, turned into a crazy drunk and could be seen going around town many hours of the night. And with all the time you spent at the police station, you'd see him in and out of there every once in a while. And then there was the time that he ran into a sitting parked cop car when he was intoxicated. And so you've heard stories of this family that's kind of coming back to mind now.
Are we gonna be okay if we go over there? Is Lucas okay? I haven't heard good
Yeah,
things
I
about
mean,
his
I think
family.
it'll be fine. I think we just need to grab Lucas and figure it out together.
Also, I heard Lucas is adopted.
What?
Otherwise, his name would start with T like everyone else in his family. Why does his name start with L?
Dude,
I don't know, maybe
you're
'cause
blowing
he's
my
Tammy.
mind.
He's the only boy in the
The
family.
other
Maybe they just
ones-
wanted to give him a different name. Maybe they just want all the girls to have T names.
Whatever you do not tell him that. Do not tell him that.
Why? Apparently I'm adopted. What's wrong with being adopted? Maybe you're adopted and you just haven't found out yet.
No, I don't think I'm adopted.
Maybe all the freaks with powers are adopted.
Okay. But didn't his dad crash a car? Like,
What?
his dad crashed a car into a cop car.
I mean, but is it really his dad?
That's true. We don't know.
But
Also, what does that have to do with Lucas?
that probably
Let's drive over to the trailer park.
explains why he's there. What else did you hear about Lucas? and his
that
dad?
that was it. That just that he was adopted.
Well, let's go
That's
find
pretty
him.
big. Just
maybe-
don't bring that up.
I guess.
So you all start to drive towards the trailer park. It's not that far away, just like a half mile up the road, but you kind of cross over the hill and head towards a more rundown part of town. Lucas, you're still sitting out on this front porch with Wheels. So he's smoking his pipe. You know, there's a lot bigger things going on here than you'd understand. And a lot of people in this town would understand.
I think I get it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Break it down for me then, genius.
You work for a shadow government. You guys are testing on kids. You want to have powers like ours.
Testing on kids.
And there's another dimension. But it's just some girl's mind. She's got other kids trapped in there. And you want us to bring them
I mean,
back.
the doctor told me you had an imagination, but this is just great. You're mentally damaged, boy.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know what happened to you for that year, where you been, but somebody messed with your head, huh?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just saying the doctor is somebody that you should listen to. take his advice because he works for the right people. Shadow government. Imagination on you kids. Ever since that explosion that we thought lost you, the company sent in a whole new round of people. Clean up the town, bring in some new jobs, bought a lot of used cars. They even paid for that monument.
What monument?
The one with your name on it. All the names, everybody that was lost. You have to scrape that off now. Don't want to be dishonest.
I guess so.
A lot of us think they're up to no good. That monument didn't need to be that big. Nobody asked for it. Might be hiding something.
So you don't trust the shadow government either?
There's no shadow government. Boy, you let your imagination run. Follow the money. Always follow the money.
Where is it?
A banana stand.
Where does the money take you when you follow it?
The people in charge. Who make the real decisions around here.
Sounds like a shadow
and they
government
keep
to me.
me in these nice suits. So I find it best to abide by their wishes. And you will not be causing any trouble with your crazy lunatic antics. Now the doctor told me you might try to convince us that you can control people with your mind and to the point of self-harm. I'd appreciate you not put your mother through that.
I wouldn't put her through that.
Boy, your nose is bleeding.
I get nosebleeds. Allergies.
Uh-huh. Don't let your mom see it. She's been through a lot.
Don't pretend to care about my mom.
I care about that woman more than you could ever imagine. Your father wasn't there for her. Left her just like you did. How you think that made her feel? You think about that?
I just got back.
So I'm going to say you all park a little bit down the road in the trailer park. You can kind of see in the distance the porch light to his house is on. And there's this red Cadillac parked in the driveway. What do you do? Do you just drive up, or what are you doing?
Lucas, we're in the trailer park. Let's go.
You guys are here?
Yeah.
There's a guy here. I can't really leave right now.
You want me to cause a scene?
Okay, you guys keep doing this weird face thing. I don't know what you're doing. Should I drive closer? You're
we
freaking
should
me
wait
out.
here. I mean, yeah.
In front of the car, in the headlights, very quickly, as you all are talking, kind of, nonchalantly wondering about what to do, you see this flash of this man wearing short shorts, kind of like short jean shorts, tennis shoes, and he's got a cape tied around the back of his neck. And he just runs in front of the car headlights at full speed.
Is it the homeless man?
No, you don't recognize this person.
What the fuck
Do you
was
guys
that?
have fairy dust here?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know what that is either. It's not drugs. Just wanted to make sure, because sometimes you take it,
No, I saw that too. Who the fuck was that?
it's not someone taking fairy dust, that's for sure. I mean, that's not a thing.
You have heard rumors in town. That there's like some sort of vigilante that's been helping victims of crimes so trivial that the police ignores them.
Oh no.
Oh no!
This could be.
It's not what you think it is. No one knows who this person is, of course. But the rumor is that this vigilante leaves a PB&J with every jaywalker and litterer he brings to justice. Because even criminals deserve lunch. That's the rumor. That's what you've heard. That's what you've heard. So maybe this is that vigilante you've heard of.
It could be that vigilante who leaves the PB&J sandwiches. With
Wait,
jaywalkers.
what?
That doesn't.
That's just something that I heard at school. Was this? There's a vigilante in town.
You just heard it today.
I just heard it today.
It seems very cost prohibitive to make sandwiches and also fight crime at the same time.
I mean, I don't know
Bert,
what his
kind of
situation
vigilante
is.
would
I
be
don't
leaving
know.
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Maybe a vigilante from another dimension.
I've also heard there's secret tunnels in town that are underground, and that maybe that's how people keep disappearing.
No, that's not. That's real. That's real. That's 100%.
Tunnels.
That's a thing. We could. Yeah. No, there's one in like the
I wouldn't.
The tunnels are real?
They're not tunnels, really. That's,
I mean, you did see someone walk out of a tunnel in the
I
ground
did.
earlier today.
it's they're not. I don't think it's connected to this world. I wouldn't go exploring in those. I mean, live your life, but
You all now see
Mhm.
this man that ran in front of your headlights jump up on top of this red Cadillac.
Sweet.
Lucas, as you're sitting on the porch, you hear this thump 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 as Wheels' eyes go big, and he stands up. As you follow his eyeline over, you see this man wearing a cape standing on top of this red Cadillac. You don't recognize this man.
Can I see his face?
You can.
And I've never seen him before.
Never seen him before.
just
And he's got these like goggles on, and he's got his hands on his hips. Johnny Adventurer here to rid this town of evildoers.
Are
And
you a
Wheels?
superhero?
Yes, I am. And I will rid this town of all evildoers with my powers. And
He's got
I think this
allergies
guy's
just
doing
like
drugs.
And Wheels, you have controlled the money in this town for far too long, and it is time for you to pay.
Is this guy okay?
definitely not.
Wheels just starts walking forward, Lucas. Walks down off the porch very calmly. As he's walking, he is rolling the sleeves up on his red suit. As he's taken off his jacket, kind of laid it on the fence post next to your porch, as he continues to roll up his button-up shirt sleeves as he's walking towards this man is standing there. I have superpowers. You could not pass me. And you all are seeing this man. I'm going to say he's yelling loud enough that you can hear it.
Yeah.
As your car is sitting running not too far away.
Sure.
You see as Wheels just kind of walks towards the front of the car, as Johnny Adventure is like now pointing down at him. You're gonna give up all of your bad deeds, Wheels, and hand yourself over to the local police. That's the only way you're getting out of this one. Wheels walks up. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, boy, but you're about to have a really bad day. As he just kind of reaches out and grabs his foot and pulls it out as Johnny Adventure's face slams down on the front of this Cadillac's hood, as Wheels just kind of continues to drag his foot off and puts him down into the ground. As you kind of see from your headlights, the car is in front of it, so you only just kind of see the top half as you see this fist kind of rearing back and then disappearing into the hood, as you just see Wheels just laying into this guy. And from your vantage point, Lucas, you just see Wheels basically plummeting this guy's face in with his fists.
Guys, we gotta
As
stop
your
this.
mom and Tanya come running out from the sound. Wheels looks up to see your mom kind of staring at him. Oh, everybody, back inside. Back inside. Under control. Gonna be handing this man over to the local police for vandalizing my property. Johnny Adventurer, as he calls himself, is bleeding from the mouth, and his teeth look busted out, and he's unable to talk as he's kind of gurgling on his own blood as he's being held by the shirt collar in one hand of Wheels. Back inside. All of you. Except you, Lucas. Big man, right? Back in town. What do you think we should do with old Johnny here?
Did everyone go back inside?
No, they're just standing there staring.
I think we should call the cops.
That's a good idea. Don't want him running away now, though, do we? He hits him again really hard in the face, as it looks like his body's starting to go a little limp. You all see this happening. You're kind of sitting in the car.
Bert, we gotta help him.
Should we call the cops?
I don't think they're gonna help. He's like beating that guy to death.
Yeah, I mean, that was just extremely excessive. There was no reason to do that.
I run out of the car and slam the door and like start running to where they are.
As the car door shuts, Wheels kind of looks over, sees you, and he's taken back for a minute. You're dead.
You're killing that guy. What are you doing? Stop what you're doing.
As your mom gets ready to run back inside, whoa, whoa, whoa. No police. Remember what the doctor said. Don't want him taking your boy away.
Quickly, use your superpowers and come with me. I'm walking out.
What? I don't have superpowers.
I believe in you! I get out of the car.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
running.
we're only 30 away from a rumor coming true, and I hope it comes true while this is going.
When I see my Lynn there, I want to run up and try to help and just start pulling on Wheels to get him off.
So you're now behind Wheels and pulling him. He's like,
Yeah, and
Lucas,
I
what the
I
hell
try
are
and
you
like shove him
Whoa.
off that guy.
oh, you go to shove him?
Yeah.
Roll your fight for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Difficulty of 12.
Come on, exploding dice. This
You
is
got
how
this.
I die.
Oh wow, you only have a D4 and
Yeah.
fight? Maybe you
Same.
shouldn't be the one fighting the large man.
Don't worry,
I'm not trying to
I'll
fight him.
handle
I'm
it.
trying to help the other guy.
I was running.
You're pushing a big dude. You go up and you go to push Wheels, and you just kind of feel like he's a brick wall. You push all your weight into it, and it just kind of hits. You're dead.
You're gonna be dead if you don't leave that guy alone.
No, you were dead.
I don't know what you're talking about, but get off this guy. You're gonna kill him.
Are you running out? now
I'm
too?
spear tackling him
Can
as
I?
I'm running. I'm just like
Can
running.
I sneak around and go inside to call the cops?
Yes. Yes,
I'm
of course.
sneaking.
Why don't you go ahead and roll? Why don't you go ahead and roll your flight for me? And that's going to be fairly easy since there's so much distraction going on. I'm just going to say a difficulty of 6.
One.
You go to get out of the car, and as you're getting out of the car and taking your seatbelt off, you kind of like your elbow long presses on the horn as you get out and close the door. Now everyone's kind of looking at you. So that horn honk reveals you running directly towards him, as Wheels is now looking right at you as you're kind of standing underneath him. As he kind of puts his hand out, you're fucking dead too.
I have the fake mustache. He has no clue who I am.
Roll brains for me. Difficulty of 12.
The red hat.
Oh my god.
One.
A 1?
The one.
What is our problem today?
You've been sweating, and all the marker has run off your face,
Yes,
and it's just like running down your
He's
face.
going to jail.
You guys, your faces have been in the paper so much.
Sure.
You know, Wheels being a community member who's fairly well known in this community, he's He recognizes both of you.
Sure.
And he kind of looks down at Lucas. What the fuck's going on, Lucas? What is... You all were dead. They come back with you?
Lucas, don't tell him anything.
He needs to know how much power I have.
Power?
He's just a little kid. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You all disappear. This whole town celebrate. Is everybody else alive too?
This guy's part of the shadow government, guys.
Oh! If he says that, I am just tackling the shit out of this guy.
Tackling.
Yeah, or at least trying to.
Okay, roll your fight. Difficulty is 12.
Cool. As I'm jumping at him though, I'm saying I'm just a random construction worker. Do I have any tokens? I got a 9.
You have 6 tokens.
Oh,
You guys gotta start using tokens.
I'm
Lucas has
gonna
13
use.
of them.
Let's
go.
9. I'm gonna use
I think
3.
I-
I mean, to get it up to 12, and then how many would I have left?
3.
I want to super succeed on this one, so I'm gonna use the 3.
Tell me what happens.
So I'm just a construction worker, and I grab him.
So
and
you like hit him so hard
Yeah.
it slams up against the side of his Cadillac and busts the window on the passenger side.
Perfect.
As he drops Johnny Adventure down to the ground.
Great.
As
Be
he's kind of like
free!
choking on his own blood.
And I'm just like holding him there with. I don't want to say if I could give myself some sort of like woodland creature as like my spirit animal. I would say it'd probably be some sort of like badger, maybe even a Wolverine-esque
Okay.
energy as I'm just holding
yes.
this guy against the car now.
Well, you tackle him and you hit him hard.
Yep.
You hit him hard, and I'd say he even feels a little bit of warm blood coming down the back
Sure.
of his head. As he then goes to stand up fully and straighten his back as he's kind of towering you over a little bit, and he's starting to hold your hands
No, I'm holding.
and push down. What are you doing?
I am using this distraction to get around and
So you're
get
gonna
back
use another
into the
distraction?
house. Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll again then on your
Flight.
flight, and I'll make it a 5 this time.
I want to check the guy and see if he's like
2
dying.
plus 1,
2.
so I have
You
3.
do have 4 tokens.
Let's use those tokens.
Yeah, get in
So, yeah, just 2 of them, or do you want just use 2?
Yeah.
Get you up to 5. All right. So you kind of move around the rest of the group and sneak your way into the trailers. The door's wide open as his mom and older sister are just watching all this happen. They're also completely like blown away by the fact that 2 more kids that are supposed to be dead have shown
That's
up
true.
in front of their
That's true.
house. You walk inside and make your way directly to the phone. What do you do?
I'm calling the cops.
Perfect. So
I know these guys.
you call up. You know, it's a small town, so it's like this dispatch.
Hey! I'm at the trailer park.
Who is this? What do you? If
This is Lucy.
a joke,
This is Lucy House. I hang
oh,
out there all the
Lucy,
time.
how
yeah,
are
yeah,
you
yeah,
doing?
yeah. No, I'm
to
good.
hear from you
Okay.
again. We got another assignment for you coming up. If you could.
No, I really need someone to be here right now because a man's about to be beaten to death by wheels, and there's blood everywhere, and it's really bad. And there's
Wheels,
also
you
2
say?
kids here who were dead, and now they're back.
Excuse me. What?
2 kids who were dead. Mylin and
Lucy,
and
you're
Bert.
a good kid, but I don't appreciate you prank calling the police station.
No, it's not a prank. Okay, seriously, just going back to Wheels, he's punching a man to death. He's bleeding out in the trailer park right now. I'm with Lucas.
Okay, roll your charm. Difficulty of 8.
Which
It's a D10 plus 1. Roll your charm. Difficulty of 8.
8, so I got a 9.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Okay, Lucy. Just where are you?
I'm at the trailer park. I'm at Lucas's trailer.
All right. Who?
I don't know his last name or. I'm talking to his mom. I'm like, what's your address?
To who?
To his mom, who's right there.
So
Right?
you were feeling yourself.
So the mom turns around. What the shit? Who the fuck are you? Why are you in my house?
listen, I'm trying to help. Can you please
What
tell
are
me
you doing?
Can
What?
you please
Who
tell
are
me
you?
your
What are you?
address?
Why are you in my house? Get
don't
out! Get
try
off! What? Get out! Get out of my house!
Someone's bleeding in your yard.
Yes, someone's bleeding. Why are you in my house?
I'm trying to help the situation. Listen, I know the
She
cops.
goes and grabs the phone from you. Who is this? Yes. Yes. No. You can see her contemplating whether or not she should do this because the doctor definitely said not to get the police involved. She's looking at you. You called the police?
I had to. I know them. I work with them all the time. They're gonna help.
You're just a kid.
Yeah, I'm part of this secret program that's supposed to help find kids who are like smoking cigarettes when they were too young and whatever, and buying alcohol. Listen, it's a whole
That's why you
thing.
went Jump Street.
I'm helping. I'm working with the cops. They're my friends. I know they're gonna help. I know they're gonna be here, and they trust me. And they're gonna. Your son's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. That doctor shit is not real. Everything I've heard so far sounds like it's not real.
In so much trouble.
Please come quick. Some of the kids are back. She hangs up the phone. You shouldn't have done that. I just got him back.
I think we did
Who
the
are
right
you
thing.
to take him away from me again?
He won't. We won't let that happen.
Cut to outside. What are you doing?
Do we have any ability tokens?
You do?
I
Oh,
want to try and grab Wheels and fly him like up like a story or two into the air.
Woo!
Okay. So you're just gonna try to fly up in the air. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try and grab him and take him
Yeah.
with me.
Given
yeah.
that you're taking someone with you, I'm gonna say 2d6 or 2d4 difficulty of 7, because that's gonna be a little tough to
Yeah,
carry
yeah.
someone with you for the first time.
Yep. Come on,
exploding
exploding
dice.
dice. Okay.
Oh.
Nope. But I have a 3. Can I make this happen still? Do I have
a
enough
3.
tokens?
You have 4. Technically 4 energy tokens. You could get it up to a 7.
That's what I need, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
I
right,
want it.
you are
I want
adding
it.
energy tokens.
Oh
Yes,
no.
yes,
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So,
No. No, I'm gonna die for real.
you reach down and pick up this weird skinny man and just fly up into the air out from underneath Bert and Wheels as...
No, it's Wheels that I wanted to take with.
Oh, you were picking up Wheels?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were picking up the skinny small guy on the ground.
No.
Wheels, you're gonna have to go for the small guy to get him out of there, because Wheels is like 3 times your size, and I'd make you much higher.
Dang it.
On
I had
that
a whole
roll.
plan for this.
I'd make you way higher on that roll, because he's a big dude. I would say if you couldn't pick him up actually physically,
Right.
that then flying with him would be very,
Really
very
hard.
tough. Yeah.
Okay, well, I will fly with the small, skinny guy and like
Yeah,
just try
so
and
you're
get
getting
him
out
away
of there.
from like
Yeah.
wherever
Just get him
it's
out of
fighting.
there. He's bleeding. Looks like he's about to die. And he was trying to help, maybe.
Is there like a hospital nearby or anything?
There is a hospital in town.
Can I?
Would you like to fly him to the hospital?
I want to like magically like drop him off, but like the part of the hospital like
magically.
well, you know, I want to fly there and then drop him off, but also not be seen and fly back to this scenario.
Okay, so what then I'll do is you pick him up, and now your mom had kind of like turned around and was looking inside, but Teresa is left, but Tanya sees this, and Wheels sees this, as all of a sudden this dead girl picks up this dude in short shorts and a cape and takes off into the night sky.
So screwed.
And he forgets for a moment that you're pushing him up against the car, as you feel his body kind of go limp as you're able to kind of like push him down.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Yeah. And Lucas is our leader, and if you mess with him, I'm just like staring at him.
You see, Wheels? You shouldn't mess with us.
What are...
I bet your name's William.
What happened to you kids? What happened? This is... No, this isn't... Maybe that you must have hit my head. I'm bleeding.
Lucas, you should put him to sleep.
Okay, roll your brains for me, Mylin.
Okay.
So, roll your brains. This is to see if you can get into town and drop him off in front of the hospital, yell for help, and fly
Yeah.
away without being seen. So I'm gonna say a difficulty of...
Yeah.
We're gonna go We're gonna go 12 on that. Difficulty of
Okay.
12.
Come on, die. Oh, that's a 10. And then...
Explode it.
Explode it?
Yeah!
Oh god.
Explode! 11.
No, we needed a 12.
You've currently got 9 tokens.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I've got
Oh,
9
shit.
tokens. Okay, I would like to use 4 of those tokens because I want this to be very successful.
Okay, you walk me through what you do. You're now
So,
up in the air in the sky. He's bleeding out of his mouth and barely conscious.
I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? Oh, this is ew. Why are you bleeding on me? This is horrible. And I like fly to the hospital. I was like, I don't. And like I see like some like doctors like approaching, and I like see like a wheelchair. They must have like dropped someone off like to like like go back home. And I'm like, and then I hide behind a column. I'm like, help me, please.
I love that this is your high success brains roll, is that you're standing behind a column saying, "Help me, help!"
And it works.
Works like a charm.
You know this is.
It
you
gets
know,
someone. It
you
gets
know I'm
someone's
staying
attention.
true to my character.
It gets someone's attention as they turn and see this man standing or sitting in this wheelchair, completely covered in blood, and somehow talking like a small woman. As they immediately rush over to help.
And I just like, oh man, this is horrible. I don't know what I'm doing, and I just like start flying back.
You gave me an opening. You said you don't know what you're doing. Roll your brains.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, actually, roll your grit.
Okay.
Difficulty of 10.
Jesus. Okay.
It's a 6. You have
Yeah.
enough tokens.
I would like 4 tokens, please.
So you hear in your head, "What the hell's going on? What the fuck, Mylin?"
Shut the fuck up, Scott. Go back to your stupid fucking dark corner of my brain. Leave me alone.
No, I can
Shut
handle
the fuck
this.
up. Fuck off.
And he goes quiet.
Damn.
And you take off. Cut back to you at the phone as Lucas's mother is standing directly in front of you. How did you get in my house? What is going on?
I drove here. I have a license to drive a car.
So rational.
Why are you in my house? And how do you know my son?
I don't think we've actually officially met. But I know Mylin and Bert, and we met today in the woods when they killed a monster and came out of a portal. And then I just wanted to hang out.
So she's just kind of staring at you blankly as you say that. Mylin and Bert, that was the kids out. They're dead.
They're back now.
They came back. Is everyone coming back? Is Tammy coming back?
Oh no.
Is Tammy coming back?
I think. Can we get her? Can we get her back?
What do you... Monster? As she says that, we're going to cut out to you, Lucas, as you're kind of standing there, hovering over Wheels as Bert's kind of pushed him down. Bert, you're starting to feel these drugs wear off.
Oh shit.
So you're starting to feel the drugs wear off. It's been about that long, and your burst of adrenaline has started to, like, really start to do that. Lucas, you're looking directly at Wheels. What do you... Oh, okay, we're doing that. You can't because she used all of the energy tokens.
Okay,
so,
but I wouldn't know that, right?
No, so you reach out, and he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you, boy? You don't have... What is wrong with you? How did you get back here? Where did all these other kids
You're gonna take yourself to the police station and turn yourself in for being mean."
No, I'm not.
I think I lost my powers.
No.
What are you
It's okay.
talking about? Powers? Did that girl just fly?
Shh.
I knew something was going on in this town. Are you shushing me?
Shh.
Roll your fight. Difficulty of 14.
Okay. I can do this. I got an 11. How many tokens do I have?
You have 0 tokens.
No.
But
Lucas,
I've got some.
Lucas has.
And I'm right
Lucas
there with
has
you.
13.
You better listen to him. I help him out.
So you use
I have an 11. 12 will get me. You said 12, right?
14.
Oh, 14. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So
give
then
you
I
3.
need 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Okay.
You
So he tries to swing at you.
Oh shit.
Actually, I'm gonna say he swings at you. He hits you right in the face as he's got this big ring on as
Yeah.
it slashes across your cheek, and he's kind of surprised at what he just did, hitting
Yeah,
you, this
yeah,
kid.
Yeah. It hurts.
And it hurts, but you keep holding him, and he watches as your skin reseals back up. And this is the first time you've seen this.
Yeah. Before it heals up, I spit out. It's just blood just going all on it.
Bert, you got new powers.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's totally cool. Because I was like concerned because I didn't have powers, but then because I lost them. But like now, if you can't find your powers, we'll find a way to get you powers again.
So as you're standing inside, she kind of immediately remembers that her son is outside and this craziness happened. She just turns and runs back out. And as your mom kind of runs out, she sees you standing over Wheels as Wheels is being held down by you. She's like, "What is going on? What is happening? What?"
Tell Wheels to go home.
Leave him alone, Lucas.
Wait, is his name is Lucas too?
No.
She's talking to me.
Just, what are you?
That's my mom. She's dating this guy.
You're that.
Oh. Start to like clean up his shirt a little bit.
Honey, go back inside. This isn't. I think they're ghosts. She's like, what? They came back from the dead and now they all they're possessed. They're possessed. Your son's probably possessed. Good thing he ain't your real boy anyway.
He is adopted. Am I back yet?
No.
You take that back.
Just, this kid's a freak. It ain't worth the money. Let him go. You stop it, Wheels. You stop it.
What's he talking about, Mom?
No, just don't listen to him.
I'm not.
Just stop it.
But what's he mean about the real kid thing?
What does he mean about? I recognize that boy. And that girl that was out here earlier, that's a man that ran the facility. That's his daughter. She was dead too, and
Yeah, we weren't dead. It's not that hard to figure out. We were just lost. They were lost too, just like me.
I always wondered whether the doctor, Lucas, he offered me more money when you came back. They said if I could put up with it, if I could deal with it and keep reporting in, that I could get out of this trailer park and we could have a home again. I don't know if I can do this. I just want Tammy back. Dude. Your mom isn't even making eye contact with you at this point. She's just kind of looking off into the woods as she begins to cry. You kind of walk outside now as you're seeing this whole awkward situation kind of play down. And you see this girl standing behind your mom up there. You don't recognize her. She just walked out of your house. Can you roll your brains for me?
I'm so smart.
I'm going to say a 12 on that.
Great. It's a 6.
I don't know if it's worth spending.
How many tokens do I have?
You have 10.
I'll spend 2.
You're not
Get
in
an 8.
danger. You think for a moment that Tammy just walked out of your house because you don't recognize this girl, and you think maybe Tammy possessed somebody and walked out of the front of your house. Because you just see a girl walking out of your house and you don't know who this girl is and you were in there earlier. That's the most reasonable thing to you.
It's not her.
Okay.
Mom, what? I don't really know what you're talking about,
She waved back. She would have been in.
but I think I can help us get Tammy back. And I think I can do it with the help of my friends, but we gotta get out of here.
Wheels looks directly at you. It's not worth it. Hand him over to the doctor. Make them take care of him. It's not your problem. He ain't worth it.
What's he talking about, Mom?
No, you really think you can get Tammy back?
I think.
Your dad always wanted a boy. And we kept trying, but we kept trying, and we couldn't have one. And after the twins were born, we needed the money. And he always wanted a boy, and you were... They wouldn't tell us. We had to sign a piece of paper. They couldn't tell us where you came from, who your real parents were, just that if we agreed to raise you and take you in for regular checkups, that... But when you left, the payment stopped. You don't remember, but you came into this home when you were about 3.
When I
Sorry.
take off running down the road away from them.
Okay. So Lucas just turns and runs.
Hey
And
guys, I'm
you-
adopted.
You hear this as you're flying, and you're getting really close back to where everything was going down.
Okay, cool.
As you're flying towards the house, you notice that the police are coming that way. So you can see down below the police are making their way up the hill.
Okay, cool, Lucas. I don't know, welcome to the club, but also the police are almost to your trailer, and maybe we should all get out of here.
Let's meet in the woods.
What part of the woods? Why don't we meet back at Lucy's house?
Who's
also,
Lucy?
Maybe you should tell Lucy. She's that girl that gave us a ride. She seems
Yeah,
really
good
nice.
point. And I'm running to, I guess, the front of the house to grab Lucy.
Okay, so you let go of Wheels,
Yeah, I'd let go from him a while ago.
Yeah. and he can't just stop staring at your face.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been talking about Lucas, but he wasn't looking at Lucas. He was just like
I understand.
staring at the cut on your face, and that disappeared. He's completely kind of taken aback by all this. So you make your way up to the
To Lucy.
deck to where
Yeah.
you are standing.
Like, at this point, I'm like really perspiring. I'm just like sweating it out. Is it hot and cold at the same time? Look, we gotta go. The cops are here. We can't let them find us. So let's.
Well, I called them so that we could
Yeah,
talk and
yeah.
figure it out.
No,
right?
no. You called them. You probably left anonymous. Just come on. We gotta go. And I'm pulling you towards your car.
Bert, explain to her that, like, there's no guy there that Wheels was beating up anymore. I took him to the hospital. There's no way to explain any of this. They're just gonna see a couple of kids, and the adults are gonna tattle on us.
Yeah. So, good point. So
what
like.
do you guys keep doing? What do you?
It's I'll explain in the car, and then do you like sci-fi movies?
I do.
Cool. And then so I'm kind of like walking and talking and like shuffling into the car.
So you're pushing her along.
Shoving
kind of
me into
like-
the driver's seat.
Yeah. Because Lucas already left, right?
Yeah, he went
He ran
running.
away.
And I'm gonna say, as you're pushing into the car, you see Tanya go running that direction too, in the general direction of wherever Lucas ran.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I got a good. This is This is good. This is good. You have like a towel? So it's like, it's like walkie-talkies, right? But like in our minds.
And okay, sure.
It's
I'm just gonna accept it.
cool.
It's
cool.
not the weirdest thing that
better,
happened today.
It's better if you do that. It's not. It's not. Is it just me? Is the heater on?
It's not. I think it's just you.
I'm gonna roll down the window, but we should go to. We're gonna
So
meet at
as
your
you
house.
both get in the car, and he rolls down the window, I need both of you right now to roll your. It's gonna be your grit. Both of you roll your grit. 18.
Oh, jeez.
Is it down?
That was a 4.
That was a 4 on mine. Your
All right.
grit is a D12.
Oh,
So you're. But if you get the exploding 7, still better.
7.
Yeah, and you only had 2 tokens. So what I'm gonna say is, you both get in the car as you're rolling down the window. Lucy, as you go to like adjust your rear view, and you're getting ready to leave, you see in your rear view mirror this homeless man's face looking back at you. As very quickly you feel this blunt impact, and then you go dark. And as you hear this impact and you look over, all of a sudden you just hear this like as you see complete darkness and you're having a hard time breathing. We'll come back to you. You see Lucy's car driving away. It looks at first like it's making its way down towards Lucy's place. Do you follow Lucy's car or do you go after Lucas?
I follow Lucy's car.
Okay. So you're following Lucy's car as you're kind of hanging up in the air. You're going to need to land soon. You're getting a little tired. You've been up there for a while. And you currently don't have... Actually, you might have another energy token. Let me check. Yeah. You might. So I'm gonna do a quick check here. If you do have one, that's gonna fuck my shit up. You do.
Yes!
You
Yes!
have 2 more.
Yes!
So, to stay flying, would you like to keep flying, or are you gonna save those?
I mean, I would like to keep flying, and I will also contact Lucas and be like, Lucas, where are you? I'm following.
So, you are gonna have to use an energy token.
Mm-hmm.
2d4, difficulty of 5. Not too hard to stay up there, but you are getting pretty tired. This is the longest you've ever been up there.
Yes, that's a 6.
Okay, so you're able to push through it. But you now have 1 energy token remaining. Okay.
I'm running out of the trailer park. I'll meet you guys wherever you want me to.
We're going to Lucy's house. I'm following their car right now.
I don't know who Lucy is.
She's that girl that lives on the edge of the woods.
Was she the one in my house?
Probably, if you didn't recognize her and it wasn't any of your family.
Oh, right. Okay, well, can you, tell me how to get there? I'm not very good with streets and stuff.
Why don't we just pick you up from somewhere?
Okay, well, I'm running out of the trailer park, so I'm pretty slow.
Okay, well,
You guys-
let me get her to stop the car. And I start, banging on the hood of the car.
Oh, so you're gonna fly down to the car now?
I thought I was, flying it and, hovering over it, kind of,
Oh, I was imagining you were kind of up high to see everything, and you were following them. If you're gonna be close and we're gonna have a couple more rolls.
Okay.
So, which is fine.
Yeah, I had envisioned myself being kind of above it and just sort of low key following it.
Okay, but now
Waiting
you
for
want to
them to
get the
stop.
attention.
Yeah.
So-
hey guys, stop.
As you go up towards the front and you start to bang on the hood, you look up and through the driver's seat, you see the homeless man
Oh
from
shit!
your house.
My other dimension dad. Wait. Also, what are you doing?
Doesn't respond and floors the gas, kind of pushing you because you're floating above it. Kind of pushes you off the hood and up into the air. I need you to roll your, we're gonna say your flight.
Okay.
Roll your flight, and we'll say just a difficulty of 6.
It's so hard for me. That's impossible. 3.
You have 1 token.
That only gets me to 5.
I have any tokens?
No.
Damn it.
So it just kind of hits you, and you roll off the windshield and kind of roll back. off the top of this Datsun, and as you roll, you lose control of your flight as you hit the ground and kind of roll on the ground a little bit, and you see the car drive off, and as it's driving in the night, the lights go out on it. The lights purposely were turned off as you lose track of where this car went.
Bert, where are you? Bert!
No response.
Lucas, Bert and Lucy got kidnapped by the homeless guy.
Homeless guy?
Yeah, also he might be my dad, but that's for another time. But what do we do? What do we do?
I don't know. I'm adopted.
I'm adopted too. Get over that.
Okay, where are you?
I was following the car, but then,
So Lucas, you're running through the woods right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was like headed out of the trailer park, but
Mhm.
I imagine I probably crossed the road and I'm going through the woods now.
Yeah. You in these woods, it's dark, so you're kind of running through the woods at night. And as you're running and talking to her, all of a sudden you lose connection.
Hello? Where should I meet you?
Lucas, where are you?
They ain't listening, Mylan. Nobody wants to hear you talk anymore.
Who is this?
Scott, you dumb bitch.
Oh, you're such an asshole. Why? Let me talk to them.
You got some other dude in your head? Are you seeing somebody else? I'm fucking with you. I know there's nobody else in here.
Why
I just
won't
wish you'd
you
let me
leave?
do something.
I wish you'd leave.
I could help.
I don't believe you.
Actually, I don't really know how I could help in this situation.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I don't remember anything from that tunnel. You said that homeless dude was your dad?
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? He has like a weird twin situation going on. And maybe one of them or both of them are my dad or not my dad. It's really hard to filter out some things right now.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah, I know.
None of this has helped me get my body back.
I don't even know where your body is.
I got burned up.
Maybe Bert could like grow a new body for you or something. He has healing powers now. But if we
That's
can't...
fucking gross.
What?
I don't know, just thinking about that's gross.
You're gross. But either way, I mean, you wanted a body. Body beggars can't be body choosers.
When are you gonna let me drive again?
Probably never if I have it my way.
Just give me
No.
dirt.
But for real, if we don't find Bert, no body.
I don't want a burp body. That sucks even more than your body.
We both know my body is awesome, so let's find Bert.
Lucas, as you're running through the woods, you start to get a little turned around. You've lost your link with your friends. And you see this glow coming from behind a tree about 50 feet above you, or
Of
like 50
course.
feet in front of you. This kind of yellowish red glow.
I stop. Hello?
You hear the sound of what sounds like a door opening. Oh no. You can't really see. You just notice the glow's coming from behind a tree. From your vantage point, you can't see what that is.
Listen, I'm just gonna sit down, and if there's anything that you want to do, just do it. I don't know what you are or who you are, but I just found out I'm adopted, and I kind of always wondered. And my friends, I can't contact them right now, and I don't really know where I am. So, if you're gonna kill me, I'll just be right here. I sit down.
You sit down, and then you hear this walking in the woods. Coming from your right. You can't see anything at first, but it sounds like they're dragging something. And then you see from the glow coming from behind the tree as this man drags what looks to be Bert with a bag over his head. And your friend Lucy, who looks knocked out, through that light for just a moment and kind of throws their bodies. And they don't exit from the other side of the tree. You just see them kind of enter the light from the right, and then they don't fall on the other side. And this person turns, and the white of their eyes kind of glint at you in the night. You can definitely see you. He's looking right at you. Wearing these ratted clothes, long, dark, straggly hair, open, kind of toed shoes, not because we're trying to be, just like shoes have been worn down. They're looking directly at you. He puts his head down, turns, and walks away.
Is he like out of sight?
Just
Walks out of
disappears
sight.
into the woods.
I get up and run to where he threw them.
You run, and as you turn to look on the opposite side of this tree, you see what looks like a door. But it goes down into the earth. And at the bottom of these stairs, you see Bert and Lucy.
Alright, I'm gonna run down the stairs.
As you take just one step in, the door closes behind you. As you turn and look, you see a long hallway going on for a very long way. And just as you do that, you wake up. You see that you're in this hallway. And from your vantage point, you just see Lucas looking away from you down to the other end. And as you turn and look the other direction, you see Bert now waking up to take this off of his head, this bag, as you feel this throbbing pain in your head. And as you look down this hallway, you just see doors on both sides, left and the right, each one with kind of a red glow coming out from underneath. And on the walls of this hallway are what look like veins. And they're kind of pulsing, moving through this long hallway. You don't see an end. You don't see a start. But it's there. Kind of like those things you heard about in that rumor. Lucas, you turn back and you see Bert has now gotten up, as well as Lucy.
Okay. Clearly, it's a little hazy, but what happened? Why are we, how did we, I thought we were going to your house.
I was driving and then something hit me in the back of the head.
A guy just threw you down these stairs, and hi, I'm Lucas, and
Hi, Lucy.
I ran down the Lucy.
Yeah.
That's what my dad would call me when I was bad at baseball. And
That
then anyway,
sucks.
I came down in here, and the door closed behind me.
That was
That
too
was said.
available to not be true.
That was said from a very real place.
that was not a joke. And the door closed behind me. It was a real scary looking guy.
What did he, wait. No.
Where's Mylin?
Where's
I don't
Mylin?
know.
I wasn't able to talk to her.
Can
Can you talk to her?
Mylin, can you hear me?
You hear the sound of this tap on the ground. Like, you don't see it at first, but the sound, for some reason, is recognizable. You can picture it in your mind just as you hear it. Like that of a cane tapping on the floor of this tunnel. As you all then turn to now see a very well-dressed man, long beard, and a cane, sitting in a chair, looking directly at the three of you.
You see that guy, right? Okay. I don't know.
Who's
That's
Who is it?
Yes, now don't be shy. Please, pull up a chair. You now see 3 chairs in the hallway. Don't be rude.
You don't want to mess with us.
Yes, I know. You're special.
yeah.
Why does everyone know this? Everyone's watching us.
Young man, I will not underestimate your abilities if you not underestimate my own. Please, have a seat. We're going to have a discussion.
I'm gonna go sit in one of the chairs first.
I hesitantly follow.
And then I'll sit.
Thank you. I wanted to speak to you all privately. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Lucy Howells.
She has.
Apologies. You are not supposed to be here. This is a mistake. My contemporary, my lesser half, isn't as gifted with thought as myself. Grabbed the wrong woman. You're supposed to be someone else. But you're here. Might as well.
Might as well what?
Continue.
We have superpowers. You don't.
What he means to say, Lucy House, is that they were grown in a lab and you were not.
What now?
The results of which led to unforeseen circumstances.
No, go back. Go back to that. Go. What? Let's just. One more time.
You are a product.
I don't.
Is that how adoption works?
Oh, yes, I remember you. The Eager family. You were someone else's first, of course, but you proved to be difficult. Your abilities, resurrected through trauma, and the first family that we gave you to was not good at creating a safe environment that kept you free of that trauma. At the age of 2, you killed your first mother.
That doesn't sound like me.
Nah. I don't expect you to remember. We did a lot of work on that. It's a horrible, horrible sight, but what do you expect when you give a bomb to an unsuspecting victim?
I mean, that makes sense. My dad never really talked about my mom, and now.
Oh, no. Please, don't make this more difficult than it is. It's very advanced, you see, in this town. We'll say years ahead of others. Your parents, like many others in this town, conveniently found themselves unable to bear children without assistance. Your friend, Mylene, her father and I, with the help of our company, found a way around that. There were consequences. Lucy, I'm sorry, this must be quite the shock for you. You are quite normal. Genetically. Exceptional, personally, to find yourself in the company of these individuals. There might be work for you in this town. Could use someone of your resolve.
What does that mean?
It's hard to keep one's head about themselves in this line of work. Well, previous line of work, if you don't mind me saying. I am currently unemployed, without a body. Mylin is helping me with that.
Wait, Mylin's been working with you?
Oh, she didn't tell you.
What?
You have a problem with this? But
Well, I mean, how long has she been working?
What is going on?
What?
I want to make sure that she lives up to our end of the deal. You're my insurance policy. Lucy, you can help with this too, of course. In fact, I'm glad you're here. I'm unable to leave this place for the moment. Lucy, you can come and go as you please. Do you have any wants, Lucy? Any wishes?
Yeah, plenty.
Please share.
I mean, I don't know if it's something you can give me.
Enlighten me.
My dad died a couple years ago.
Done.
You can bring him back.
Consider it a deal.
For what?
Do you accept the terms of our
I
agreement?
don't know what the agreement is.
Let's say there's a key. Turn it one way. These new companions of yours cease to exist. Turn it the other way, and your father is reborn.
I'm not going to betray my new friends.
Even for the life of your father?
It's not right.
That's a shame. I was hoping that we could work together, you and I. Now, you would not have to betray them if they helped me, helped their other friend. Insurance policies are important. I ended up in this situation in the first place because I was reckless. I trusted one too many people. Like Mylin's father. Well, her legal father. If we are not to work together, Miss Howells, you will be of no use to me.
But I can leave anytime I want, right?
Yes.
So I'll leave right now.
Choose a door. I hope it's the right one.
Why should any of us trust you? What do you want from us?
I'm not asking you to trust me.
That's good.
I wouldn't expect you to.
So why are we here?
I need to make sure that Mylin lives. She needs to live up to her end of the bargain. And you could help me keep tabs on that.
What bargain?
That I get my body back.
You have a body.
This is not a body. You are not in a real place right now. You are asleep in the woods.
But if you can make, like, her dad come back, why can't you just make a body and get out of here?
I am being kept
Yeah.
from doing so. There are protections in place. Safeguards.
We have to get out of here.
Yeah, can we all get up and... Hey, you're free to go. Why am I not free to go? And I, like, try to get up.
As you try to get up, he kind of puts his hands up and does this as you sit down even harder. Whether you like it or not, we are tied together. You and I, Bert. You as well, Lucas. You all share a piece of me.
Gross.
Part of who I am and who I was. As does my Lynn. You are all my children, in a way.
Double gross.
You would not exist without me and what I brought to this town. Lucy, you're a bystander in all this. Like I said, if you wish to leave, you can walk out any door you please.
Don't do that.
Where do all these doors go?
One of them goes to another dimension. Inside some girl's head.
Does it?
I don't know.
Tell me more.
I don't know anything.
You speak to Amira, do you not?
We dated.
She won't speak to me anymore.
Yeah, she's dead.
I know she's not dead, boy.
Wait a second. It's very kind of you to have offered us seats. Granted, I can't get up for mine, but I'm sure that's just a personal problem. User error. But you never told us your name yet, have you?
You can call me the Traveler.
I look.
I am bored of this construct. There's an opportunity for me to leave, and I aim to seize it. With your help, that's possible. I can reward you.
You need a body?
Yes.
Like a dead one?
Preferably not.
You need a live body.
Yes, I would prefer a live body. One that can allow me to succeed in my ventures.
What are your ventures?
My enterprise.
Is it a good enterprise or does it do bad things?
Define.
Are you responsible for the laboratory on the hill that was testing on kids? And us?
I would have had none of that if I was still in charge. I was put here because I disagreed with the practices that were being put into place. I was kept from my own design. Banished. I would have never let the harm that came to those children. I want them to be free, like you, changing the world. For the better, of course. Think of all you can do, what you could do.
Yeah, we should be superheroes.
That's ridiculous.
No, we could help people.
You could help people. And what would you ask for in return?
Sometimes you just help people because it makes you feel good, and because you know it makes them feel good.
Do you believe that sometimes you might have to help one person hurt another? Do you truly think it's possible to be that virtuous that you could just help everyone? You may have to accept that with your ability, your gifts, no matter how how hard you try not to break any eggs, they're gonna crack.
While he's giving this monologue speech, I'm like leaning over to Lucy. Lucy, can you get up out of your chair?
Can I get up out of my chair?
Nothing's holding you there.
I can get up.
I can't get out of my chair.
I don't know where do I go?
I don't know, but that's the thing. Maybe you can get help. Can you find my land?
Which one of these doors do I go up?
As he's talking, you start to see the same way you saw the skin on his cuts grow and heal themselves. You start to see the skin moving across his own mouth as it starts to close his mouth, as the skin kind of moves over, as his lips disappear,
Spooky. Sorry.
as then his nostrils start to
Bert,
fuse
no,
together.
no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lucas, what do I do?
I
Do I
would
see that?
appreciate cooperation while you're here. You do not understand how little control you have.
Fix his mouth.
Would you like to breathe?
Can I possibly use my treasure hunter ability to find a useful item in the surroundings?
Hey.
You
Play
have
in
2
the
tokens.
game.
How many tokens does it cost to find a useful?
It
No, actually, you
costs
have
me
4
one
tokens.
adversity token.
Oh, snap.
Holding on to that the whole freaking night. It's not that you find an item, as much as you recognize he has no control over you, none whatsoever. And the chair you're sitting in, whether it's real or not, it feels real. And it's wood. And you can very easily break that leg off of that chair to do what you wish with it.
I stand up off the chair and just smash it on the ground.
As you do, he gets up quickly with his cane as he stands on one leg. Lucy, now we had an agreement.
I pick up a leg of the tape or the leg of the chair, one in each hand,
Okay.
and I use one to swipe out his cane, another one to smack him in the head.
Okay.
Sweet.
Roll your fight for me.
Okay. Is that D?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
We're all such bad fighters.
We really are.
I'm going to say difficulty of 7.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Oh my god.
It's a 3. You have 4 tokens again.
Use those tokens.
Motherfucker.
Playing the game.
Yes.
So with 1, you swipe out his cane, and as he looks at you, he doesn't look at you in a sense of fear, but disappointment.
No.
As he allows your other hand to swipe across his face with the cane, and as it does, you just kind of push through as you're now standing in the woods. And Bert's body and Lucas's body are on the ground, passed out next to you. But you can hear them breathing. What you guys saw is gone. And your eyes awake to the forest floor. You
Whoa.
feel
You kicked that
their
guy's
return
butt.
in your head as you now feel that the link to them has returned.
That was pretty cool,
Bert,
right?
Lucas, where are you
Yeah.
guys?
It was pretty cool.
We're in the woods.
Where?
Lucy just
Dude,
kicked the
Lucy's
demon
so
guy's
badass. She's just like, yeah, she's like,
My
that's a
demon?
demon, right? We're all aware that like that's like a demon,
butt. He's
right?
like the devil.
I think you might be my dad.
I don't know how to say this. He might be all of our dads.
I think
Are we siblings? Ew.
So now you're just like, guys, that was pretty cool, right? And they're not even talking to you.
talking
They're
to
just
me.
looking out
silently
into
looking
space.
at each other.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Guys,
pretty
where-
sure everyone agrees that was cool.
Where are you? And I'm like, I'm hoping to get like directions from them and try and find them in the woods.
Only we had the ranger here, Malika. She could tell us where we're at with like the stars and stuff.
Malika, can you hear us?
What is she doing?
All of a sudden, you hear her come in. Where have you been?
All kinds of places.
We've got one crazy story to tell you.
Oh, yeah, you do. Justin and I are at the research facility.
Wait, what?
We got one of them.
What?
Whoa.
And we're going to cut
No!
on that. As that's the end of tonight's episode. Cool. Great.
Wow.
You saved their ass so much by reading your character sheet in the last 10 minutes of the show. Oh my god. I was so ready to force them to make a deal.
No.
Damn it.
But I have a
Saved
standing
us,
deal.
Mm-hmm.
Power! I must have missed that. I didn't write it down.
That I have a deal.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't
You went-
officially make a deal.
It's just that our powers are gonna kill us if I don't help him.
Sick.
So you know.
But she hasn't shared that with you, so.
Nope. You
You
don't
know.
know that.
That's probably why I didn't write it down.
But now you know they talked. So, thank
Oh,
you
I think
so
that they
much.
have-
Yeah, thanks for having me.
OMG
Thanks
Chomp for
having
joining
me.
us. You want to tell people where they can find you?
I am OMG Chomp for real on Twitch, and I usually stream on Monday nights, and then OMG Chomp on Twitter and
Nice.
Instagram.
Right on, right on. And thank you everyone for your contributions and for adding those rumors and
Thank you,
crazy stuff
guys.
that was coming in. We had a lot of things come in. Other rumors that didn't come. We
Did it come true? The one that you were hoping would come true?
oh yeah, that Lucas was adopted.
Oh my god.
So that was a rumor that I can't remember who made it here. It was.
I thought that was made last week.
It was
That
a
was
little.
just a rumor, so it must have gotten evidence, right?
Yeah.
Or what?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I love it when rumors work really well with where the story's going.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so glad that they pushed for that rumor to happen
Yeah.
right at that time. That made it really fun to be able to reveal that. But thank you, chat. So many good rumors have been coming in that are helping build out this weird place as they happen. Thank you for being our rumor mill
Of
tonight
course.
and helping
Those
get some of
That
those
was
rumors
amazing.
out. Oh, I heard about this. That's been going on. So there will be no crossover. I see the chats being like, it'd be really cool if there was a crossover between this and
Aw.
Tales from the... We're not going to do a crossover.
Oh my gosh.
Don't, come on. These worlds are crazy enough as it is.
Oh, between this and Tales of the Loop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the
Yeah. There's
Yes.
no crossover.
But with success, all things are possible. Hyperdrive.
Ooh.
Ah, damn it, Bert. That's what they were
Donate,
saying, and I'm saying
donate.
no.
Oh, I mean, no, that'd be crazy
Look,
talk.
But if
Okay.
the price is right.
I will say, I do have plans for this crossing over with another show,
Ooh.
but it's got to make it to its end.
No.
So we got to get through a couple more episodes.
Can we win?
I'm gonna win.
No.
I'm gonna
We're
win
gonna
this
win.
game
We're gonna win it. I'm 100% gonna
There's
win.
no winning.
Can you ever win an RPG? Does that?
with enough tokens. All things are possible.
No, this is not going to happen in Hyperdrive. God damn it, Bert.
Sorry.
No, It will not happen.
It will never happen. Looks
Because
like we're
this
gonna do
story
it.
is more important than you think.
Oh.
And matters in other ways.
Yeah.
So we're not going to mess it up like that.
Warhammer.
Have you announced those things or no?
Nope.
Okay.
This is a crossover with
Warhammer 40K
I
ties
get it.
right into this.
Get it.
That's what it is.
It's
Warhammer
perfect.
40K.
I cracked the
ties right in.
code. I cracked the code, everybody.
Yeah. This is. You all are just basically like in a small pit stop in hell before teleporting out.
We're in the warp. We're
yeah,
just
you're
stuck in the
warp
warp
right now.
Yep.
Just stuck in the warp. And this is the weird shit that goes down in the warp.
Yeah.
You know, this is what
A little
happens.
bit milder than I thought the Chaos Gods would do. Anyway,
I-
sorry.
No.
Didn't mean
No,
to
you're
derail.
Not that
I
bad.
really want you to regrow a body, but my body for Scott, so he is forced to live in my body.
This idea that she just threw out that you can just grow a body
I
off
don't know
of
if
your
you
body
can.
is so fucking like
Gross.
it's so manga and anime. Like I kind of want to because it's like a very Japanese.
It's gross.
horror
It
thing
would
to
be
happen.
like this, and be like the rats that have like the human ears on their backs.
I
Would be
just
like
think-
growing
Oh, no.
another meat.
I
How
just
many-
figured if I gave you like a piece of my hair or something, like you could
How
like
many
regrow
people
a second body.
have read the manga Tomei or seen those movies.
Mm.
This is
It's-
the one that you were showing me the art on.
Same artist.
Yeah.
Different book, but that's just all about this girl who represents this, like, it's so fucked up. But she gets chopped up by a boyfriend, and then she grows into a whole bunch of different ones. So, and she drives men to murder her. So she every time there's a small piece of her that gets broken off, she grows into a whole nother
Version of her?
It's
Sick.
so fucked up.
Yeah.
So
Bert,
fucked
grow a
up.
second body of me, and that's where we're gonna stick Scott, and then we're gonna murder him.
I mean, if somebody, it can always happen with this chat room's involvement. So
It's true.
it can
Chat.
always happen.
This is up to you. Please, please.
Okay, well,
Good story, guys.
thank you all so much for
We
your
did it.
contributions
What a good
tonight.
time that was.
It's gonna be a fun week of shows here at Hyper RPG. You know, every single day this week we have really fun stuff. Tomorrow we've got Tales from the Loop, so you're gonna want to watch that. It's our other kind of 80s sci-fi, very different, but they're going
Very
through
different.
a crazy story right now that will be coming to a close soon in this chapter. So you definitely want to check that out. I died last week on that show.
Oh, wow.
Really?
I died. Yeah, I was a guest and I died. It was fun.
Wow.
I went out hard.
Yeah,
Nice.
I went out hard. I went out real hard. And then, of course, Wednesday, we've got He Left It Dead also coming to a close
Yep.
soon. So
Yep.
we're in the final throes
I'm
of that
pretty sure
show.
we're all going to die on that one, too.
Great.
There's a theme here at this channel.
What about Thursday, Lucas?
Thursday, we
gonna
got
do
a real
some Warhammer?
special match of the Tau, played by Bert, taking on the Imperium, and we're just doing another sort of rehearsal of this format that we're working on. So if you didn't get to watch the one a couple weeks ago, you should definitely tune in this Thursday. I think you're gonna like what we got going on. It's really cool stuff.
Sweet. And Friday, we've got Troll Hunters. But every day this week, we'll be going live at 3 p.m. So mark your calendars. We'll be going live at 3, not 4. We're going to try to get you guys some more streaming as we keep trying to build out the studio and get more hours live. I know the last couple weeks have been the least amount of hours live we've ever been as a channel. So we're working on building that back up. And thank you all so much for tuning in. And, you know, everybody, journey onward.
Journey onward.
Journey onward, everybody. Have a great night.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.